North Haven Visual Art Curriculum, kindergarten through 12th grade. The North Haven Public Schools Art Department's curriculum fulfills the national arts standards, the Connecticut State Standards of Core Learning, and the philosophy of discipline-based art education. North Haven's art department incorporates all of the Connecticut standards for visual arts in each unit of study. This allows students the opportunity to cultivate artistic experiences, communicate in a universal language, problem solve, and connect to the world around them. Art Standard 1. Students will understand, select, and apply media, techniques, and processes. Art Standard 2. Students will understand and apply elements and organizational principles of art. Art Standard 3. Students will consider, select, and apply a range of subject matter, symbols, and ideas. Art Standard 4. Students will understand the visual arts in relation to history and culture. Art Standard 5. Students will reflect upon, describe, analyze, interpret, and evaluate their own and others' work. Art Standard 6. Students will make connections between the visual arts, other disciplines, and daily life. The visual arts. Did you know we live in a visual age? Most children spend 10 hours a day in front of screens composed of pictures. Did you know the arts provide jobs? 1.25 million Americans currently work in the visual arts. Jobs for artists and designers are predicted to increase by 43% by the year 2016. Did you know art equips students to form mental images which can be used to solve problems, an ability that chemists, engineers, and architects use to think up new ideas? Did you know the arts require students to use their eyes and hands to give form to ideas generated by the brain? Did you know the arts teach that problems can have more than one solution, that questions can have more than one answer? Did you know the arts help children to connect to how they see the world, their thoughts, opinions, and feelings? Did you know art has a strong connection to other subjects? Like French or Spanish, art is a language that can be learned and understood. It is a form of communication that one can learn to read and speak through study and practice. Like reading and writing, art has an established vocabulary and grammar, the elements of art and the principles of design. All creativity must follow these rules in order to create a clear statement. Like science, art is based on the natural order and relationship of elements, line, color, etc. Through experimentation, one can discover the nature and potential of art. Like mathematics, art possesses simple principles that are logical and constant guidelines to pictorial organization. Concepts such as linear, perspective, shape, form, and color theory are examples of how art is as analytical as it is emotional. Like physical education, art perseverance can lead to this significant accomplishment. Exercising one's eyes regularly with continuous practice, one's ability can be recognized, developed, and mastered. Like social studies, art promotes awareness and understanding of people and cultures. Art helps us to understand past civilizations and define our identity and future generations. Like music, art is based on the refinement of our senses. As music relates to how we hear, art focuses on looking and seeing. Like religion, art can be a vehicle through which to tap one's soul. Art can be a reflection of one's beliefs, feelings, identity, or relationship to others. Elementary Art Program. The elementary art program develops visual thinkers and encourages creative problem solving. The program's sequential approach focuses on 4 areas of study: art production, art criticism, art history, and aesthetics. Art production is the making of art, the use of tools, and the manipulation of media. The elementary art program's focus is on beginning skills in drawing, painting, clay, mixed media and technology. Art criticism at the elementary level is the discussion of artistic styles, the use of art vocabulary to describe a work of art, and how to judge a work of art. Art history exposes students to other cultures, times, and places. By studying the past, the students gain valuable insights about the present. Aesthetics is the philosophy of art. What is art? What is beauty? What is good art? These types of questions engage students in learning more about themselves. Students better understand their own feelings about their own and others' art. We challenge our elementary art students with essential questions. Why do artists use different media, techniques, and processes? How do artists use the elements of art and the principles of design to create feeling in their artwork? Where do artists get ideas for their artwork? Why have artists throughout history created art? Why do people have different opinions about art? What connection can be made between visual arts and classroom studies?
Middle School Art Program. The Middle School Art Program teaches students to make art, interpret art, respond to art. The Middle School Art Program promotes visual literacy through the study of art history, aesthetics, art criticism, art production. Art production, the studio experience. Creating works of art in the middle school. Grade 6, Basic Skills, Exploring Media Techniques. Grade 7, Refining Skills, Applying Media Techniques. Grade 8, Applying Skills, Portfolio Development. Art Criticism, Analytically responding to the properties that exist in a work of art. Middle school students learn to read a work of art by describing, analyzing, interpreting, judging. Describe. What are the facts? Who created it? What materials were used? What is the subject matter? Analyze. What elements of art and principles of design did the artist focus on? Interpret. What is the artist trying to say? Judge. Is the artwork successful? Why or why not? Art history. Knowledge about contributions artists make to culture and society. Grade 6. Students investigate the visual world around them and develop a deeper understanding of Western and non-Western cultures. Grade 7. Students will understand that works of art throughout the world express feelings and ideas to commemorate special events. Grade 8. Students focus on civilizations, the legacy of our culture and society's finest achievements. Aesthetics. Appreciation of qualities that distinguish art from other kinds of objects. Grade 6. Students debate questions about beauty and art. Grade 7. Students debate the effectiveness of a composition. Grade 8. Students debate the validity of work as fine art and discuss form versus function. High School Art Program. The High School Art Program reinforces a discipline-based art education program begun at the elementary and intermediate levels. It emphasizes a fine arts approach beginning with a foundation course and then moving on to special offerings. Thus, students develop a common understanding of vocabulary, materials, methods, and the importance of craftsmanship. High school students are exposed to a variety of interdisciplinary, multicultural, and cooperative learning experiences while strengthening art skills and exploring various processes. Students learn to integrate art history, art criticism, and aesthetics, along with studying art's role in the surrounding world. High school courses are designed to inspire awareness of cultural significance, historical backgrounds, and contemporary trends that influence art. Media and design exploration. Using a broad range of media techniques, students are encouraged to work experimentally as well as creatively in both 2 and 3 dimensions. Students will apply their knowledge of art history, art criticism, and the various organizational elements and principles of art when conveying their own ideas. Drawing and Painting 1. Drawing and painting are fundamental forms of visual communication. In this course, students will learn that there are many acceptable techniques and styles to draw different subject matter. Drawing and Painting 2. Students will learn to communicate at an advanced level, mastering their art skills and reflecting a high level of craftsmanship. Students will focus on advanced problem solving based on media, subject, and sophisticated composition. Crafts. The tradition of creating handcrafted objects can be traced through many cultures and can be added to the customs of mankind. Students will focus on various production techniques and modes of expression commonly used in different parts of the world. Students will apply this knowledge to convey their own ideas. Photography 1. Students will be introduced to the fundamentals of photography. Students will learn darkroom procedures and photography display. Emphasis is on the 35mm camera as a vehicle of artistic expression. Photography 2. Students will master the concept of composition and design through various darkroom techniques. Students will learn to professionally display their work and use both analog and digital photography. Ceramic design. Students will learn production techniques of significance from a variety of cultures throughout time. Students will apply knowledge of art history when conveying their own ideas and when making decisions about their own artwork and others. Advanced clay methods. Students will develop an expertise in wheel throwing and hand-built construction. Surface treatment and various glazing and finishing methods are explored. Digital design. Students will explore multimedia application as a means of self-expression in both fine art and commercial art. Students incorporate imagination, creativity, and technical aspects to produce pieces such as illustration, digital imagery, advertisements, and merchandise design. Advanced placement studio drawing. Students will make a number of artistic decisions including choice of media and techniques that help demonstrate a variety of experiences as well as working on a series of drawings. Students will work independently to develop a body of related artwork.
Visual world. In our world filled with constantly changing visual images, students now, more than ever, need a way to make sense of this world. North Haven's art department is proud to be giving our students these tools, as well as providing them with a strong foundation for a career in art. Architect, animator, video game designer, web designer, industrial and furniture designer, fashion designer, illustrator. North Haven's art department is proud of its many students who have gone on to find careers in art. Tim O'Brien is a professional illustrator and portrait artist and a graduate of the North Haven Art Program. He has made time in his busy schedule to give back to the North Haven community by demonstrating portrait techniques to our high school students. His intricately detailed work has been published on the covers of Time magazine. His work has also graced the covers of Newsweek, TV Guide, Entertainment Weekly, Rolling Stone, Alchemy, Harper's, Reader's Digest, U.S. postage stamps, etc. His most popular illustration right now is the cover of the book The Hunger Games. Tim O'Brien has received multiple art awards from the Society of Illustrators in New York and Los Angeles and is a winner of the prestigious Hamilton King Award. Art celebration.
We celebrate our young artists' work and achievements many ways in North Haven. We celebrate our young artists' work in a year-long art display at the Administration Building. We also display monthly art shows in the boardroom. Select student works of art grace the halls of the Capitol during the CAEA Youth Art Month celebration. It is a great time for students to see a variety of work from around the state. Many of our high school students have been proud recipients of the Scholastic Art and Writing Awards. The halls of our schools are graced with a constantly changing display of student artwork. We have shared and continue to display our children's artwork in parts of our community, such as the senior centers, local businesses, Anthem Blue Cross, and Quinnipiac University. Our largest celebration of students' artwork is during our annual district-wide Art Beat. Hundreds of students are selected to participate from kindergarten through high school. The displays are a variety of two-dimensional and three-dimensional works of art. Art Beat is a wonderful celebration of North Haven's children. After-school programs. North Haven's art teachers try to provide extracurricular activities for students who want additional art experiences. Elementary art enrichment. Middle school creative learning program. High school art club. High school art grant. Our students give back. Art Awareness Day is a day of celebration held each year at the high school where students demonstrate techniques and display artwork. The North Haven High School Art Honor Society conducts many fundraisers in support of local soup kitchens, cancer patients, and organizations such as Haiti Mary Cares.